Hey guys, and welcome to my world. In this video I want to show you how to make African street food, also called puff puff. If you're interested, stay tuned. I'm using eggs, even though we typically don't use egg in puff puff, but I want to enrich it because my kids love it, so I'm adding some protein in it. So I'm using 2 eggs here, well beat, and there's sugar that I'm adding. And don't worry about the ingredient measurements because I'm going to attach everything in the description section of this video, so don't worry about the exact measurements. So I just added some salt, got everything mixed, and now I'm adding water, and it's warm water to help with the yeast. You don't want it to be too hot, you don't want it to be too cold. So I added yeast. I chose to use instant yeast just so that it rises faster. So I let my yeast sit a little bit so that it could absorb that water and help with the rising process. And here am I just adding flour and mixing. You want to mix your flour into that into a smooth, very smooth consistency, because you don't want lumps in your puff puff. Once it's all nice and smooth, cover it with anything. It could be a piece of cloth. I'm using a saran wrap, and I'll set it aside to rise. So after about 45 minutes to an hour, this is what it looks like. It's now doubled in size, and I'm going to take off that saran wrap and get ready to start deep frying my puff puff. So here I'm just pouring some oil into a hot pot, and I let it sit for a little bit, and I'm testing the temperature by using a skin of onions, because you don't want it to be not hot enough or too hot, otherwise you're not gonna like the results. So I think the temperature is just perfect right now. So I'm just cutting that in with my fingers, with my hand. Actually, the palm of my hand and my thumb are the ones doing the real work to cut that into small bite-sized pieces into the pot. And just make sure that you flip when one side cooks so that you can cook evenly. And once you find that it is nice and brown, golden brown, then you remove it from the oil. Right now, I have a colander lined with a paper towel just to absorb the extra oil that is coming from the pot. And that's completely optional. You don't need to use it, but I don't want extra oil sitting in my puff puff, so that's why I do that. So I just repeat the process, and you want to be careful when you're dropping your puff puff into that hot oil because you don't want to burn your hands. And for me, that is one of the challenging parts of frying puff puff for me, but I don't burn my hands anymore. I guess I've improved with time. And also cutting those into those small bite-sized pieces used to be quite challenging for me because I thought it was really rocket science, but I found out it isn't. So repeat the process until we finish frying all of our puff puff. Guys, if you're watching from YouTube, please remember to hit the subscribe button, like and share this video with someone. And if you enjoy my content, please follow me on Instagram and on Facebook. So we are all done, and it's the test time. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you.